Alright, welcome back. So we're
I need
going
your help with
to
these schematics.
Oh yeah?
talk to the
What are they for?
Minuteman guy. See if we can get that thing built that Virgil told us about.
A scientist named Virgil said this machine could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
My son?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. I'd like to help, but you know my situation. I've got to deal with the immediate problems first. I haven't forgotten that you need my help. Remind me as soon as you found out what that settlement needed from the Minutemen.
As soon as I what?
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job.
Oh,
By the way,
yeah.
you have one of those flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to me. How I ended up as the last one.
The last
Are
Minuteman?
you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Quincy massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen. And now, well, it's just me.
Tell me about this massacre.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy.
You know I've been like a frozen popsicle for 200 years, right?
We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Know how that feels. Oh, hey, there's Valentine.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Thanks.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
I really don't want to.
No, I'm not your savior. I have my own problems to deal with.
Glad you're thinking with a clear head.
I get it. You can't take care of other people's problems when you're still overwhelmed by your own. But one day, I hope you change your mind and accept my proposal. The Commonwealth needs you.
Wait, do I have to say yes?
Hi. What do you say?
I do, don't
Will
I?
you be the leader that the Commonwealth needs?
Sure.
Will you rebuild the Minutemen?
Okay, I'll do it.
Fine. Don't listen to me. I hope this works out for us.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
General?
Why are you calling me General?
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call. Anything else?
Can you build my thing?
I still need your help building the signal interceptor.
Like, you gonna help?
Excuse me.
You wanted help earlier. Some kind of machine to get into the Institute?
That was moments ago. I still want the machine built. Teleportation.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Okay, who is Sturgis? Was that the sad guy? You doing karate?
I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Yeah, how about you don't point your gun at me, buddy?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these
I
plans.
know we're in a lawless
Sure thing.
wasteland, but trigger control. Can you build me this?
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Oh, looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through. What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit.
Yes.
You sure
Yes,
it's
it
for real?
is. Yeah, it's real.
It's real. I got it
Jolly
from
Green
an
Giant gave me the
ex-Institute
plans.
scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Give me a parts list.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Put that gun away from me.
I hope you find your son.
Got a favor to ask.
Why was it telling me to go here? Where's my...
I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Sure. Glad to help.
Thank you.
I forgot how to build stuff. Okay, what is on my parts list? I did that. I talked to him. How do I see the parts list? Is it in my inventory? Aluminum 10, circuitry 3, steel 5. Sanctuary is where I am, right? Yeah. Aluminum 10, circuitry 3, steel 5. Does Alright, hold on a second, because I have... Alright. I'm going to take a second and try to figure out how to build stuff, so I'll be right back.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
Looking forward to that chair. You're so kind, helping me like this.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck. to do some work?
I can't help right now.
It's a free country. Let me know if you change your mind.
Alright, I think I got everything set up. Everything looks like it should be wired together.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
I don't know what I'm missing. Alright, so I finally got everything built. I had to make a detour to Diamond City and buy some of the components. Luckily, I didn't have to go scrounging for them. Got all the pieces built, bunch of generators. The big thing that was messing me up was this thing needed to be on top of this thing. Now I should only need to talk to this guy. See how we can get his attention. Hey!
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright, ladies and gents.
I don't blame you.
Moment of truth. This has got to be an OSHA violation
Okay.
somehow.
Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Holy smokes. We did it. I guess it auto-saved. Okay, good. Okay. Not gonna let me do anything? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got that out of the way. For some reason I thought that said cinnamon wrench. I was like, that sounds delicious.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, Institute Daddy. Let's, have a pleasant little meeting.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Feels like Portal.
Welcome to the Institute.
Let's see, you killed my wife. You didn't kill
This is the
me.
reality of the
Took my
Institute.
son.
This place, these
I
people,
don't know, kind of
the
iffy.
work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research,
Oh, this place is
countless
pretty.
experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Why does it keep putting my gun
But
away?
that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yeah. Applicator. Ear examiner. Spanker. Is that my son? Hey, buddy.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is it really you?
Sean.
Man, I look not so fatherly.
Who are you?
Bro, I'm your dad.
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
I forgot I was ginger when I started this. We're leaving?
We're
What's
leaving
going on?
this place.
Father?
Together.
Father!
Okay, Sean?
Open the door.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Ooh, almost spanked you and sent you to your room.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the
Ooh,
effects
you're
of
messing with my
extreme emotional
feelings.
stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is, Father?
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Where is my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What? How?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Alright, well, this is getting insane. Let's pick this up next time, and I will see you next time I upload.